Danny Peters and Michael Massie coming to you live from Thermal Racetrack, a track that certainly lived up to its name with the heat that we saw here today, huh, Mike?
Yeah, they certainly contained all the heat, just the way like a thermos might. But yeah, it was a fun race. It got very strung out, but at the end we saw a pretty good duel between two pretty good IndyCar drivers, did we not, Danny?
We did indeed, and it was Alex Palou who came out on the best end of that, and Alex Palou winning the second race of the year, the first time since his teammate Scott Dixon won 3 in a row to open the 2020 season on the way to his 6th championship. So talk to me a little bit about Palou's victory today.
Oh man, so it looked like Pato had it. Pato led majority of this race. I want to say all, but I don't know the number off the top of my head, but just a handful. 51 of the 65 laps, so all but 14 laps. A couple of those, were due to pit strategy. He pit, somebody else would leave for a little bit. But at the end of it, Palou came in. Pato had the hard tires. Palou he got the red tires, the soft ones on, and he just ran him down. And it was crazy how fast he caught him and passed him with a couple laps to go, then just set sail. And, man, it's just Palou doing Palou things.
Palou doing Palou things indeed. And ultimately, whilst a good points day, a disappointing day for Pato O'Ward, who started on pole and probably had thoughts of winning the second race of the season.
It's a good points day, but how you going to win the championship when the guy you're trying to beat is winning every race? So, it's a good points day for a lot of guys, including Pato. But Palou there's no chink in his armor. At this rate, he's going to go win another IndyCar championship. And, the guy, I feels like he's Scott Dixon Jr. at this point.
Scott Dixon Jr., I like that. And speaking of IndyCar champions, it was a good day for Will Power. Disappointing day for Team Penske in qualifying yesterday, and Will Power rallied from 21st place all the way up to 6th on the day. A good day for Will Power.
Yeah, Will, he got the biggest mover award for going up to get that 6th place finish. It was weird to see Penske back there on Saturday and Friday practice and qualifying. But you knew Will could pull through. It's too bad that Scott McLaughlin didn't really get a chance to do the same. He got in an early incident with Devlin, Dan Francisco. I hope I said that right. But those two might have had a little shouting match after the race. But then another guy not in the Penske camp that deserves a shout-out, who was having a good run, it all went away, Kyle Kirkwood. The guy was tracking for 4th at the end of the race. Closing laps, he said one of the tires just fell off a cliff, and he just started dropping back, ends up 8th place. He would have been 3rd in points if he'd finished where he was at. Instead, he's 6th in points, leaving today.
Sounds like Scotty Mac race car drivers being race car drivers, right? You always get some in a heated environment like this, literally a heated environment. It was 493 degrees today. It certainly felt like that to me out on the track taking photos for Frontstretch.com. But before we tell you about where you can find some of the other content, just wanted to shout out this petrol pump here. This is a pump here at Thermal. You can get premium unleaded for just under $7.99, and if you want to get racing fuel, you can get that for $16. I am going to promise you, dear listeners, that I will not let Michael Massie fill up the rental car with the racing fuel, although I do think he's going to try. So anything else you want to touch on today before we wrap up here at Thermal?
Well, as much as I want the racing fuel, I don't think my budget would allow for $16 a gallon. But no, I just want to say that Thermal Club, it wasn't, it was so different than I expected it to be. I didn't really know what to expect. I figured it'd have country club vibes, which it kind of does. It kind of feels like instead of living on a golf course, it's a country club on a racetrack. But it's a really cool, really nice place. I don't know that they'll come back here. Felix Rosenquist, in my interview with him afterwards, acted like we weren't coming back here. But it's unique. If it does come back, it's cool to have something truly unique where it's not like your typical IndyCar race on the schedule.
Certainly a beautiful venue and a great day out and a great day for Alex Palou, who wins his 2nd race of the season. And the series now heads to Long Beach in a couple of weeks. And don't be surprised if Palou makes it 3 for 3. Where can we find more content from Frontstretch on all our open wheel coverage, Mike?
Yeah, you just go to frontstretch.com. Of course, you get the IndyCar content there. You also get the NASCAR content as well, if that fits your fancy, and the F1 content from last night. That reminds me, we almost had a 1-2 McLaren 2 days in a row, F1 and IndyCar. But I digress. You can also go on the Front Stretch Open Wheel YouTube page and look at all the videos that Danny and I got this weekend, and what he'll be getting at Long Beach, right? You're going to Long Beach, aren't you?
Going to Long Beach with Brian Nolan. So thoughts, if you could send me your thoughts and prayers in advance, that would be great. But this for me and Michael Massie, we're going to sign off. I'm going to stop inputting racing fuel in the car, and we're going to head back, and we will catch you next time on Post-Race Conversations.
Trenton Worsham with Frontstretch.com. Come back for more great racing videos. And if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.